Wales have suffered a major blow ahead of their autumn international against New Zealand this weekend after Liam Williams was ruled out of the test with an abdominal injury. Williams, who has played at wing and fullback in Wales' last two tests against Australia and Georgia, will also miss the final match of the series against South Africa next weekend. While Cardiff Blues wing Alex Cuthbert has also been sent back to his club with a calf strain, with no projected return available for either player, that have both been sent back to their clubs for further treatment and assessment. And Williams is almost certain to miss Saracens' upcoming games against Exeter Chiefs and Harlequins in the Premiership and could face a race to be fit for the 10th of December visit of Clermont Auvergne in what will be a repeat of last season's European Champions Cup final. Williams was almost certain to feature against the All Blacks, with Wales head coach Warren Gatland facing a big decision over keeping him at fullback or bringing Lee Halfpenny back into the side and moving Williams to the wing. As a result of Williams' injury, Scarlets fullback Halfpenny is almost certain to start, and with George North already out of the autumn program, Stephen Evans and Hallam Amos are likely to be named on the wings. Amos scored tries against both Australia, having come on in the second half, in Georgia, while Evans also got himself on the scoresheet against the Wallabies. Lee Halfpenny is almost certain to start at fullback. Giddy. One injury boost for Wales is that influential open-side flanker Justin Tipuric is back in full training and could make his first appearance of the autumn. But tight head prop Samson Lee is unlikely to feature as he continues his rehabilitation from an Achilles injury. He's Tipuric back training, said defense coach Sean Edwards. He maybe could have played last week, but we didn't want to risk him. Jonathan Davies suffered an ankle injury in the 29-21 defeat by the Wallabies. Giddy. The loss of Williams adds to the existing absence of Jonathan Davies, with the centre ruled out for the majority of the season after suffering a serious foot injury in the final play of the defeat by Australia. It means that Gatland will go into the game against his native All Blacks without two of his key performers from the British and Irish Lions tour last summer, as both Williams and Davies impressed considerably in securing the 1-1 Test series draw. It doesn't come easy for us. To lose two backs and three of our starting backs is tough, but we just get on with it, Edwards added. We've gone from having probably the biggest backline in world rugby to having one of the smallest. I have one of the toughest jobs in world sport, being the defense coach trying to stop the All Blacks. But you know me, I am up for a challenge. Jamie Roberts could be handed a recall. Giddy. The loss of Davies could lead to Gatland restructuring his midfield yet again. Both Scott Williams of the Scarlets and Harlequins' Jamie Roberts were initially left out of the autumn international squad, but returned after injuries ruled out Tyler Morgan and Davies and now find themselves in contention to start. Gloucester back Owen Williams had been expected to start at inside centre to give Gatland the 10-12 playmaker link that he has desired since working with Johnny Sexton and Owen Farrell with the Lions. But without Davies to provide pace and power outside them, Roberts could find himself back in the starting lineup at inside centre. Jamie Roberts could come into the equation. There are 3 or 4 there to pick from, said Edwards, with Owen Watkin also available. Gatland will evaluate that and come up with the best option. I think it's a lot to ask him to defend at 13. For such a huge man, it would be nice to see him and Sonny Bill in a few collisions as well.